A racial discrimination lawsuit against Neiman Marcus is now pending in arbitration.
Two men exchanged words in a parking garage. At that time, though, just one of those two men knew both worked for the upscale retail giant. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joined us now to explain what happened, or at least what each side claims happened.
Right.
You never know where the truth is, usually somewhere in the middle, right, Sean?
Exactly. Yeah. Jerry Fisher was the staff accountant at the time, Steve. He had no idea the man he approached after a parking garage incident was a manager also at Neiman's, but he would soon find out. And though Fisher alleges that manager used a racial slur against him, Neiman Marcus apparently did not believe that, and Fisher lost his job.
It started in this parking garage a year ago between two Neiman Marcus employees.
A gentleman came up behind me, almost like a road rage, and I thought he actually hit my car.
Jerry Fisher says he put his car in park and got out to see what was going on, adding the other driver was
cursing, using profanity, and calling me out of my name.
The two men encountered each other in this parking lot while walking to work after both parked in that garage. Here is where they had a confrontation, and what they said to each other is in dispute.
You could have got beaten up for something like that. And I went a different way and he went a different way.
The man Fisher had words with reported what happened to Human Resources at Neiman's. Fisher was called to HR and asked about the parking lot problem, telling his version. In court documents, HR told Fisher Neiman Marcus has a zero-tolerance policy for violence, and his comment was perceived as threatening.
I also explained that he called me a racial slur.
The other employee, Scott Sorbet, who is white, denied using a racial slur. Sorbet, however, claimed he was intolerant to racism because he had done a research project on Harriet Tubman in grade school, and she was his hero.
Which to me is a lot like, I can't be a racist, I have a black friend. That to me, if I'm an HR professional and I look at the inconsistencies in his story and I hear that, that's a red flag.
That may have been a red flag for attorney Matthew Scott, but Fisher was given the pink slip, sent home and fired the same day.
Racism does exist, and unfair and unjust does exist. It made me even question my fate.
Now, Neiman Marcus had no comment today, but told Fisher getting out of his car was inappropriate, unprofessional, and aggressive behavior. His supervisors had praise for him, saying he was never trouble, but Fisher was fired the same day people in his work group threw a birthday party for him. And Scott Sorbet, meantime, has been promoted. Arbitration continues. Sean Rabb, Fox 4 News.